All right, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Q Prime webinar for tonight. So tonight we are going to talk about the copy trading. So this is one of the very important functions when you trade with Q Prime apps or even the platform. One moment, yeah. So I think we are going to wait for another 2 minutes. We are going to wait for more people to join us first. Then we are going to start our webinar now. So if you guys have any questions before the webinar start regarding your trading strategy or any market things, you can also feel free to let me know. And I will try my best to answer all of your questions while waiting for others people to join our webinar tonight. Once again, thank you so much for supporting us for the Q Prime webinar tonight. I hope you guys can learn more about the copy trading later today. And then what is the main function of the copy trading? It can actually benefit both new trader as well as the experienced trader. Later we will talk more about it. And then we are going to wait for another 1 minute first, wait for more people to join first. So really, if you guys have any questions regarding trading things, you can also ask me while we are waiting for other people. Thank you. All right, since we still have some time while waiting for other people, maybe we can do a small analysis on the gold market. As you can notice right now, recently overall trend for the gold are very aggressive and increasing aggressively. So the reason behind of this is mainly because of the rising tension of the Middle East country. So this is a key thing that's supporting the safe haven gold to continue to go up. So actually for traders as well as the global investor, you need to highly focus on this kind of news regarding the Palestine as well as the Israel war thing. This is one thing that caused the safe haven increase aggressively. And then currently what we know is the US President Joe Biden is actually visiting Israel to have some talk. So this is also something that can provide a significant volatility of the gold market. So as for now, the key resistance level for the gold should be 1945. Then any successfully break above the resistance level might suggest there will be a chance for it to continue increase more in future. So this is the latest things that happens in the gold right now, that those who are trading gold market, this is just a small analysis for you guys while we are waiting to more people to join us. So I think it's already enough time. So without wasting any time, we are going to start our webinar today. So for today, we are going to discuss about the copy trading. So one of the famous and crucial functions with our Q Prime apps as well as the platform. So later you guys will be able to learn what is the benefit of the copy trading. It's actually quite attractive. No matter you are a new trader or even experienced trader, you might learn a lot of different kind of things at the webinar tonight. So if you guys have any questions, you can also type and let me know. So this is the highlight that we are going to talk about. First thing, for new trader, I'm going to review a small summary of what is the copy trading, and then we will talk about what is the benefit as well as the cost for the copy trading, especially for the new trader, for the experienced trader, what is the benefit and the cost of it, and then who will be very suitable to become maybe signal provider or people who want to copy other people's trades. And then key thing to consider when you do copy trading. So this is the main thing that we are going to discuss about today. So, but this is an understanding, this is a slide that discuss about the understanding of the copy trading. It's actually very simple. I'm trying to split up two different kind of trader. So imagine you are experienced trader as well as the new trader. You guys are going to have some benefit. I will be benefiting from the copy trading apps. So first thing, let me explain in the experienced trader first. So if you are experienced trader and then you always trade with your professions, and then you trade with a lot of successful example, all of your trading signal are the accuracy rate of your trading signal are very accurate. So this is a thing that this might be the time that you can become the signal provider with our platform. By then, you are able to gain the profit sharing for those who are copying your trade. For example, if you are going to do certain trade on the gold market with maybe one lot, and then if clients or one of your copy trades people trying to copy your trade, and then you set your profit sharing in 20%, means that every money that your client earn, maybe your client earn $100 from your trade, he's going to split out another $20 for you. So this is a benefit for you as an experienced trader, but you must have some good experience. Your accuracy need to be very, very good to make sure you are able to build more confidence for people to copy your trade. So it's actually quite good for those experienced traders, because you are not only can gain from your trade, you can also gain from the client or the people that copy your trades. So this is the things that for experienced trader, or those who are new trader who want to become experienced trader in future. Actually, for PU Prime, we do offer a lot of different kind of webinar, or as far as the PU Prime website, we do update a lot of market news every day. So for new trader who want to become experienced trader and become a signal provider, you guys can also learn a lot of things from the PU Prime website. We will update market news like every day. So you can just refer to it, learn something from it, and then maybe you can also join our webinar supporting us. So after you have gone through all the training, all the learning progress, and then you are confident, then one day you can also become a signal provider and become an experienced trader, and then become a signal provider that you are able to let people to copy your trade, and then you gain from it. So this is a good one of the good learning platform for everyone. No matter you are experienced trader, you are new trader, you are able to benefit from it. Okay, so another thing is regarding if you are a new trader, how can you benefit from the copy trade? So it's very, very simple. If you are a new trader, you're quite lost, right? When you want to do certain trade, you're not sure what you are going to open, what you need to open. So you're not sure whether gold is good or dollar is good, or maybe crude oil, pound, USD or USD is good. You're not sure about it because you are just brightly very new trader. Then you are not sure what are you going to do. So this is a thing that you can consider to copy others trader, especially you can try to copy good experienced trader, and then trying to learn from that trade, trying to learn how are they going to profit from it. Then you guys can profit together. But of course, you might also incur some losses also if your signal provider maybe do some wrong trade. So this is your risk. But the good thing is it might be able to let you learn more on trading. You can try to understand, what is a good product to trade, and then why a lot of experienced trader or the signal provider are trading gold. What is the benefit of it, and then what do you need to understand from it? So you can, as a new trader, you can like learn from that. So everything you can learn from them. So it's also very good, and then it can save your time. Later we will talk about what is the benefit as a new trader for the copy trading. So guys can let me know if you are experienced trader or you are new to trading. I can try to give you guide later, or you can try to type in the Q&A session later also. So yeah, and then now we are going to talk about the benefit of the copy trading. Especially this is a slide for new trader one. So what is the benefit as when you are a new trader? Because if you are the new trader, right, when you open certain trade, right, you don't know how many lot size that you need to open. Like maybe you're not sure what is the movement in the market. You're not sure, like even you open like 1 lot, 10 lot, what is the movement when the gold price increased by 5, increased by 10. So you are not sure about this kind of thing, right? It will increase your risk, and then you're also not sure what is a good product for you to trade. Maybe you accidentally trade the products that have high volatilities, then you might be going to suffer from significant losses also. So new trader don't know what to do. They can try to consider to copy others experienced trader. So this is a benefit that you can reduce your risk when you are going to copy with others trader. You are going to learn more about the trading strategy, and then of course you can try to profit some from it. Okay, and then we're able to access a professional strategy from the experienced trader. We can try, we were able to observe what is the experienced trader most traded product, what are they going to do. So what is the position that the experienced trader is going to long gold, whether they want to long gold or short gold. So you're able to look back the experienced trader trading history, so you can try to understand it one by one from it. And then you can also learn by the observation, trying to learn their tactic. What is the good price for the experienced trader to take profits? What is the price that the experienced trader is going to put stop loss? Then you learn day by day, trying to understand from them. Then maybe one day the new trader is going to become experienced trader that let people to copy and let people to learn from you. So this is the guide one by I believe all of the new traders someday will become our experienced trader or our signal provider. So this is a good path for the new trader to experience from it. Okay, once you become a very experienced trader, you can try to ask your friends to try to copy your trade. And then you guys can profit sharing from it. So this is also a very good benefit for everyone. So for copy trading is one of the good trading strategy for a new trader. When you want to learn something, of course, you need to do something. You cannot just simply open your positions, 10 lot of buying gold, 10 lot of shorting gold without knowing anything. The risk will be significant high. So as a copy trading, you're able to understand what is the good positions that you can open on, and then what is the good product that you might be considered to open on. Okay, and then it will also simplify your entry into trading, because you don't have to do all the analysis like what is the support and resistance level, like you drawing the line like me, what is the resistance line, support line, and then understand the fundamental. You don't have to go through all of these things. You can able to just enter your trade by copying others. But of course, later we'll talk about the cost of the copy trading. So now we are going to talk about the cost of the copy trading. So if you want to copy others people, right? Just to let you have a brief understanding about what is trading strategy, what is investing, and what is the thing that we must be focused on when we want to become a very good trader. What is the thing that we must focus on? Is the first thing is regarding the psychology thing. First, you need to understand, because right, everyone have different kind of trading philosophy, trading psychology. Some people will become a very risk taker that just long go without any consideration, and then they open their full margin to trade on certain products. Okay, some people will like that. And then if you are not going to, you are not that kind of people, right? But you copy the people that do trade like aggressive style. This might be make you a disadvantageous, because if those experienced traders suddenly open 5 lot, then you might follow them to open 5 lot also. And then if you cannot handle the psychology thing, you might be very, very stressful. So as I said, if you want to become a very good trader, copy trading is usually just one of the consideration, but it's not the best thing. I think the best thing in trading world, right, you need to build your own psychology, you need to build your own trading philosophy. So you need to make sure all your position open and close is under your risk management. You are not going to oversize your position. So this is the thing that you must be careful on it. So the cost of the copy trading is everyone have different psychology or philosophy. So you need to find your best philosophy. Then it might be benefit you more in future instead of you just copy others' trading philosophy. Okay, because everyone are different especially in trading style. And then you also need to have some awareness of your margin level to prevent uncertain stop out. Because right, if you are going to copy some experienced trader, right, every time the experienced trader open maybe some positions, you will follow them to open some of the position also. And then if your margin or your money are not able to tank the losses, then you might be experiencing things that you are going to stop out from it. So this is the thing that you need to aware of. You need to make sure you have sufficient margin level. So when the experienced trader open more and more trades, you are able to tank from the losses. So you are not that simple to stop out from it. So this is also the risk, because we're not sure how many loss size or how many positions the experienced trader is going to open. It might suddenly open maybe 10 positions. Then if you are not aware of your margin level, when they open right, you might be experienced stop out because you don't have enough margin to tank your new position. So this is the thing that you must be also aware on it. Must be very careful on it. You need to make sure you set a very good thing. Then you need to make sure you not 100% follow the signal provider trading position size. And then you need to make sure your margin level are very, very sufficient from it, because if not, there will be a risk that experienced trader keep open new trade and then you keep following them to open a new trade and end up your positions, your margin level are not enough from it, and you might encounter stop loss, which is also very bad for a lot of traders. So this is a thing that you need to be careful on it. So you must remember this is a key thing. These two cost of the copy trading is these two things. First, everyone have their own philosophy. You need to build your own. The second thing is you need to make sure your margin level are enough to prevent unnecessary stop out from it. Okay. And then the third cost of the copy trading is the profit sharing might also reduce your overall profit you earn, because like if you earn maybe $100. If the signal provider set 20% of profit sharing, your $100 you need to pay your $100 of your profit, you need to pay another 20%, which is the $20 to the signal provider. So you only earn by $80 only. So this is one of the things. But for new trader, you can try on because you can learn a lot of trading strategy from it. But I don't think this is a very good thing for you to you follow copy trade like forever. No, it's better for you to trying to learn something like you from a new trader. You're trying to copy someone, then you slowly learn from it, and then one day you become a very good, responsible, experienced trader that let people copy you, and then you gain their profit sharing. You can gain from the profit sharing. This is a good path for everyone, for every trader to learn from it. So new trader is just a first step, and you must slowly learn more and more in future. Okay, and then this is just a small summary for you guys. What is the cost from me? You must remember, first thing is unique psychology. The second thing is the trading cost, because you need to share you need to have some profit sharing with the signal provider. The third thing is regarding the margin level. You must make sure, this is a very important thing. You really must make sure you have sufficient margin to prevent unnecessary stop out. And then, okay, so now what I'm going to teach you, how can you choose a good trader. So as a new trader, right, it's not necessary for you to only choose one trader to copy. No, you can try to pick like few traders, maybe 3 to 4 traders, then you follow just a small trade from them. This can actually have some diversification benefit from you, because if one trader lost money, right, other trader might gain from it. And then as I mentioned, different people have different kind of trading strategy, right? So if one of the traders are very aggressive, then you follow another trader who are not that aggressive. Then of course, when aggressive trader lost money, maybe those people who are not aggressive might be gain money from you. So this is a good thing. You are not necessary to only pick one copy trader and then you all in all your money to just copy on one trader. No, it's not recommended for you to do that. It's better for you to have some diversification strategy that you can try to copy different kind of trader and then slowly learn from them. But you must remember what I said. The margin level are very important. You need to make sure you have a sufficient margin level, because when you copy a lot of different kind of trader, right, when they keep opening new position, your margin might not able to tank it, and then you might stop up. Okay, so yep. Then the second thing is regarding understanding of maximum drawdown. Actually, if you are going to open a few prime apps, you can notice, you can actually try to look at different kind of traders, and then what is their performance, how much is their profit. And then profit, I'm not going to talk about it because you guys can understand from it. But what I'm going to talk about it today is about the risk. How can you analyze risk? How can you know this experienced trader is not going to do some very aggressive thing that make a lot of people to lose money? How can you justify it? Okay, so the first thing you need to understand is regarding the maximum drawdown. There will be a line in the app saying that how much is the maximum drawdown of the trader, of the signal provider. Okay, so the maximum drawdown is the losses. The maximum is not the maximum losses, the highest losses the trader was going to encounter before. For example, right, imagine traders A have the maximum drawdown of the 50%. It means that this trader A, right, is actually lost money before. Actually, if their deposit is 1,000, they actually lost money and then lost 500 before. So maybe I type out everything, then everything will be clearer. So maximum draw now is like the traders deposit 1,000, then loss is 500. Okay, so you can everything will be very clear already. So the trader deposit 1,000 and then he lost, the maximum loss is 500. Then after that he can slowly gain back, but the maximum losses is 500. So the maximum drawdown is actually the losses that you make and then divide by the deposit, your initial deposit. So end up it should be 50%. So this is the things that will show in the apps about the maximum drawdown. You can just refer to it. So like 50% of the maximum drawdown, some is like this trader have been experienced 50% of losses before, but end up he can slowly gain back. But there will be a risk that another time this trader is going to lose another 50%. So this is a thing that you can understand from it. For example, if I give you another example, maximum drawdown traders B is 20%. So how can we justify? It's like trader B deposit $1,000 and then he lost his maximum losses is 200. So when you divide from it, this is how we get it. So it means that this trader have been deposited by 1,000 before, then end up his maximum losses is only 200. This is his maximum, his previous maximum losses. Then after that, he slowly gain back. It's another theory, but there is one time or one shot, this trader lost like 20% of his capital. So you can understand from it. So the highest maximum drawdown is actually indicating that this trader might be encounter higher risk. They have been experienced a significant losses before they come back with their profit. So this is how you analyze from it also. So maximum drawdown is key thing. But profit things, I don't think I need to teach you guys already. You can just refer to the best performance from the traders. But I still believe that risk management is really a key thing. So when you pick a good signal provider, of course you need to have some self-protection also. So you need to try to understand the risk of the copy trading behind it to prevent unnecessary thing, because you like fully follow how people to trade on it. So like you put your money on people, your luck, your destiny of your money determined by others people. It's not quite worth. So you can slowly learn from it. When you are a new trader, you use the copy trading and then slowly learn and become more in future. It's not like forever I'm just need to copy others people trade. Okay, so this is our key thing that let you guys learn from it. And then copy trading is actually suitable for who? First thing, as I mentioned, is suitable for the experienced trader. And then this trader, you need to understand what is your financial goal, what is the risk tolerance. If the signal provider you copy lost all your money, and how can you still survive? Very simple, can you still survive? Are you very angry to it? So you need to make sure the money that you deposit and let people to trade, you need to make sure this kind of money shouldn't be very important money. You need to make sure the risk tolerance behind of the money are sufficient for you to cover. Like you cannot all in your money to copy others people trade. It's not advisable. If you want, it can, but I strongly not advisable for you guys to do this kind of thing, because risk tolerance are very important, especially in investment world. Except from financial goal, I think you should prioritize risk tolerance as well as the investment objective. Okay, so you need to understand what is your risk tolerance, what is your investment objective. You want to learn things, or you want to make things simple by copy other, or you want to learn things day by day. So this is your goal. Then you can answer it by yourself, whether you have to copy people or become experienced trader. And then you can also assessing if copy trading style, because some people might be quite busy with work and then they don't even want to learn. They just think that I just simple copy some experienced trader and then I just close my eyes, then I am able to profit from it. Some people might think like that. So if this kind of trading style are very suitable for you, there will be no wrong for you to choose this kind, like you just copy people. So by copy trading others, you can also trying to assessing what types of trading style that you are going to do that suit you. As I mentioned, everyone have their different trading philosophy. You need to find something that suits you. So you can try copy trading first, see whether it's work with your trading style or not. If okay, then you just go on to it. If not, then you can learn more from it. Okay, and then so now I'm going to talk about experienced trader. So how can you learn from a new trader and then become experienced trader and let people to copy your trade? So of course, as an experienced trader, you need to sharing your expertise from others. Like you cannot just simple open trade and then loss and then make your clients or the people who copy your account lost money. It's not advisable to do that. So you must have some good expertise in trading, and then you need to make sure you understand a lot of market news, because sometimes, right, even you have a very strong technical analysis, you understand all the charts nicely, but sometimes, for example, for the gold market, even though everyone understands the chart nicely, but end up when there are a war, everything becomes serious. The safe haven goal is actually increased aggressively. So if you are an experienced trader, you not only need to focus on the chart, it's advisable for you to learn more on daily news, because you need to update yourself in daily news. So to become more confidence to your trades. And new trader, you want to learn things, news, fundamental news sometimes are really quite important for everyone, because you can profit from those news, or maybe sometimes you can encounter unnecessary losses from the news. But there is a good news. Sometimes you think all the Bloomberg news are very complicated for everyone already. Then maybe you can just go to the Proficient website. Or actually sometimes, right, you can also try to reach out your account manager. You can try to reach out to them and then ask them what is the strategy of trading now? What is the good thing that you can learn about? Actually, I believe most of your account manager are willing to teach you from it. This is also the pathway for the new trader to become experienced trader. And also this is one of the guidelines that assists the experienced trader to have a better trading strategy. So now I'm going to show you, this is our Proficient website. And then we do actually update news every day. So update you guys to understand what happens in the market, why gold market increase aggressively. And then when you understand the reason behind it, maybe you can better for you to strategize the trade on it. Okay, so this is just a small things that I show you what can you learn from the Proficient website. And of course, every week we'll have a webinar. Then if you guys are interested, you can also join us and then learn together. Okay, so this is an experienced trader perspective. You need to learn every day, sharing expertise with you need to have responsibility for the people that copying you. You cannot just simply do the thing you like. Okay, so this is a key thing, sharing expertise, and then mutual benefit. So when you show your expertise, and then you are very professional already, your trading strategy are solid. So you guys can trying to learn, gain some mutual benefit. You gain from, you can gain from profit sharing, and then clients can gain from the profit that you make. So this is also this is also one of the good thing also. Okay. Then now we end up to our last thing. What is the key thing to consider? No matter you are experienced trader or you are the new trader, what is the key thing to consider? First thing is stay informed about the major fundamental, especially you are a new trader also, because when you copy trade, right, and if there are a very serious news in the market, sometimes the market volatilities will be very high. No matter how strong is the trader, sometimes they might lose money also. So it's better for you to try to avoid copy people when there are significant news in the market. Or for experienced trader, it's advisable for you to try to not trade that much when before certain important news or important data, because when data release, hundreds pips are moving, and then if your account are not enough to support it, then you might encounter some stock out. So stay informed on fundamental, major fundamental, and especially when there are very important news, it's better for you to don't trade on it, because it's impossible for you to forecast the news. It's really quite impossible, because we are not sure what is the policymaker is going to talk about. And you even don't know what is the next thing your friend is going to talk about. How can we forecast the policymaker are going to talk about? Cannot, right? So it's very difficult. So stay informed from it. And then you're trying to learn some take profit and stop loss strategy to prevent unnecessary things. Once you wrong, you must wrong. You cannot say that I move down my stop loss level below and below and below. I think everyone have this kind of experience before. I believe that. And then take profit front, you think this level of take profit is very good, but when the price go up and almost hit your take profit, you will try to move up your take profit things, slowly move on and move on and move on, and then end up the trend suddenly change. So you need to have a straight discipline in take profit as well as the stop loss strategy. No matter you are new trader, experienced trader, this is the thing that you must consider on it. Put responsibility on your trading style. Okay, continuous learning and market update. So as you know, market news will change every day. So there is no one fixed news that, like the news that I learned maybe 2 years ago are able to apply after 2 years. No, you need to stay informed every day, and then you need to understand what's going on in the market right now and how the trader is going to react to it. Whether they are considered buy it, sell it, how the trader is going to react to it on certain news. So you learn from it, then you understand how the world of the trader minds work. And then you're trying to understand what is the institutional investor is going to do by continuous learning the market updates or fundamental thing. Then end up you can gain more and more in future. This is a lifetime learning really for the trading strategy. This is a lifetime learning. There is no such thing that I learn. Maybe I learn one course, maybe $1,000. After I learn the one course, right, then I use one strategy forever. No, there is no such thing, because everything will be changed. Because I think you guys already experienced a lot of things before. Like before that, we have COVID, then Russian-Ukraine war. And then we do have a high inflation things, the monetary policy, high interest rate or low interest rate, how can it affect the gold market? And then end up currently we do have some serious Middle East war tension issue. So this is the thing that are not going to learn. We are very difficult to forecast on it. We can only understand, oh, this is the thing happen right now. Then we're trying to learn from it. When this thing happen, how can we benefit from the trade? There is no one course that teaching you what future is going to happen. Then how can you adapt it? No. So trading style, trading strategy, really very important for you to learn new things every day. It's very important. It's not just one strategy, like 5 steps of the strategy you can able to learn a lot of. You can gain maybe a lot of profit. No, there's no such thing in my opinion, but sometimes people might think like that because the market news change every day. No one strategy able to testify everything. So same thing, you need to continuous learning and have some market update. So to put some advertisement to you guys, Pure Prime website is actually quite nice for everyone to look to that. It's then actually our account manager are really willing to help. If you guys have some market things you're not sure about it, I think our account manager are really well trained for it also. Okay, so this is our last thing. Then now I'm going to open for Q&A session. If you guys have anything you want to ask me, if you are a new trader, experienced trader, anything you want to ask me, you want to learn something about the market update, what happens now, any analysis you want me to do, you can also type in the chat box. I will try my best to answer you. If not, I think we are going to end our webinar here. So now I'm going to open for Q&A sessions. Anything you guys want to ask?